Hello there. My name is Mo, my co-host Corey. We are the Real Guys, and this is the Real Show with 2 E's. Today, sculpt some clay. We're going to do some claymation. As always, I'm calling my co-host Corey. How are you doing today, Corey?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Excellent. And we're available on any of the podcast sites, podcast places that you use. Whatever podcast platform, media platforms, that's it, as they say in the business. Any media platforms that you use, we're there, as well as YouTube. You can watch us on The Real Show, Real with 2 E's, and our Twitter account, @The Real Show FM.
Yep.
Corey, Early Man 2018.
Yes, correct.
Is a stop-motion sports comedy.
It is.
You don't get many of them.
Nope.
A sports comedy directed by Nick Park.
Yes.
Of Aardman.
Correct.
The creator of Wallace and Gromit, Creature Comforts, Chicken Run, Shaun the Sheep, all those classics. Starring Eddie Redmayne. Is a Stone Age valley dwellers who have to defend their land from the Bronze Age city invaders in a football match.
Correct.
Foosball.
Yes.
So, was this the first time you watched this, Corey?
Yeah.
It's the second time I watched this film.
Right. Okay.
The first time I'll tell you about, just a second.
Was that in 2018?
No, it was in 2020. Strangely enough.
Oh, okay.
It was in 2020 when the world shut down and we were all stuck in home.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, as an initiative to watch more films, I would watch a single new film every single day. Thought, we've all got loads of hours at home. What am I sitting around lolling around for?
Okay.
I'll watch a new film every day. Because isn't that a great initiative, right?
Yeah.
I mean, absorbing so much film. So one of those new films that I watched was Early Man.
Okay.
I thought, right, Aardman, I've got a point of connection there.
Yep.
I love Chicken Run, I love Wallace and Gromit, I love Shaun the Sheep, Creature Comforts, all my bag. I'll watch Early Man.
Yep.
I watched it and I thought, meh. And here we are.
We are. Yep.
3 years later.
Correct.
We've come back to Early Man again.
Yep.
Initially I thought I hadn't seen it. And then when I started watching it, I thought, isn't there a bit with a rabbit in like a forest or something? I had a vague memory of this film. And I thought, oh yeah, that year we all forgot about.
Yeah.
I watched it then. And then it all came back to me as we carried on watching. Early Man, Corey.
Yep.
Your experience of your first takes, if I can.
Well, the film started out and I thought, yeah, there we are, the cavemen and primitives. Volcano, dinosaurs, and here comes the asteroid, and boom, and the dinosaurs are gone, and the humans are around still, and then it's like a little ball, and then it turns into football, and I was like, okay, this is a weird
it's during
direction.
the Neo-Pliocene era.
Great.
Yes. An asteroid collides with Earth somewhere near Manchester.
Yeah.
And causes the extinction of the dinosaurs, but also spares the cavemen tribe, which is obviously historically inaccurate because
Yes.
we're nowhere near the
No.
time of the dinosaurs, but hey. And then they landed a chunk on the ground of the asteroid, which resembled a football.
A football, yeah.
And they couldn't pick it up because it was too hot.
So they kicked it.
So they didn't invent basketball.
No.
They invented football.
Correct.
By kicking it around. Which is very similar to a Brotherhood Workshop skit that I've also seen, if you're familiar with them on YouTube. Brotherhood Workshop, they do nice Lego stop motions. And they did one where a T-Rex plays football with a group of velociraptors. That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
By using the same thing, because the T-Rex has really small arms. He
does.
can't pick up the ball. But he has really big legs, so
Yes.
he can kick the ball. So they invent football instead. Similar to that. And the tribe lives in a valley.
Yep.
It's kind of more like a big pit, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not really a valley. A valley is like 2 hills. This goes straight down.
Yeah.
Would it be defined as a valley? More of a sort of plateau or a peninsula?
Yeah, I don't know,
The formation of land?
No.
Really? Or what the names are? What
No,
the names
not
are.
really.
Of course not. Of course you don't. They're all in there, the big group of the tribe.
Yeah.
However, things aren't well. They're trying to hunt rabbits.
Correct.
But Doug, the young caveman, he wants to hunt
It was a mammoth.
mammoth. Big
Yeah,
mammoth.
Big mammoth.
A big old mammoth.
Because he hears one.
He is a mammoth.
Yes,
But there are mammoths. So when he finds out after they hunt the rabbit, they decide to cook the rabbit.
Yeah.
And the rabbit, strangely chipper up about the situation.
It's great.
He's loving
Yeah.
it. He's like, yeah, cook me, eat me. And I'm like, well, all right, rabbit, you're fairly suicidal rabbit here. He wants to be cooked and eat. Then the mammoth arrive.
Yes.
And they're bronze mammoths.
Yeah, big bronzy mammoth.
And yeah, The bronze mammoth. They knock down everything. They scare away the I was about to call them tradesmen. The cavemen. The tradesmen. All right, you want me to fix your... Fix that would be a joke this film would make, arguably.
Yeah.
You want me to fix your wooden bench?
Yeah.
They scare away the tradesmen, and the big mammoths, commanded by Lord Nuth, who is Tom Hiddleston, doing his best French-German accent. I don't know. He goes, we must take away all the gold, begin manning the ore.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, oh, what?
Yeah.
He goes, the ore in the ground. And you go, are you German? Are you French?
Yeah, I don't know. It's sure. He's just got an accent.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess.
got an accent. Yeah, right. But no one else has.
Not really.
That was my criticism of this film. Only him and his friend with the mustache.
Yeah.
That looks a bit like the policeman from Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit, don't you think? This crime is arson. What? Someone arsing about like? Oh.
That's a different thing.
That's different. No, it's a great joke though.
It's not.
It's the best joke in that film.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not early, man. No.
No, unfortunately, it's not a joke in this film. Maybe a bit improve it.
Yeah.
Lord Nuth takes all the ore and all of his people back to the Bronze City.
In the ground.
In the ground. All the way back to the Bronze City, which is apparently just quite close to the valley anyway.
Yeah.
Just over a bridge. And they all get to the Bronze City, where everyone is very civilized. Yep. They pay their drachma, or whatever they pay.
Whatever it is.
Frugal or sugal or something, coins. To watch the great game.
Yes.
Football or whatever. They don't call it football, do they?
They do eventually. It's the beautiful game, and then it is mentioned when to be football, and he's going like football all the time. He really pronounces a B.
Yes, he does. Heavy B on the football.
Heavy B on the football. And
they've got all their football teams. They've got all the football stars are all there, and they've all got a special skill.
They do.
And they play against the challengers, who will challenge the champions, says Lord Nuth. And then they all have a big good old game of football. Everyone loves it.
Yep.
And after they've been expelled from their valley, which the chief, who's not about the valley life, he says, no, we're rabbit hunters. We can't survive in the Badlands.
Yep.
What's so bad about the Badlands? There's like weird creatures there, I guess.
Giant duck.
We're going to get to the giant duck.
Okay.
There's volcanoes and stuff.
Yep.
And like the whole land's been wasted by this asteroid. The valley is like under, not subterranean, but it's kind of in a little safe space, I guess.
Yeah.
Where there is trees and greenery and whatnot. So Doug heads after the mammoths, gets into the Bronze City.
Yep.
Where he finds a beautiful girl.
Correct.
Who likes to play football.
Yep.
She's a vendor. What's her name? I was going to say Maisie Williams, but that's who plays her. That's not her name.
Her name is, once I get off of the pictures section of IMDb.
Okay. Describe to me a picture. Is there a picture you can see there?
As a picture of her.
Right.
Kicking a football.
Excellent. Anything else she's doing?
Says invent soccer, make prehistory.
Okay. Invent soccer?
Yeah.
I'll have you know, Corey, I'm not a filthy American. Why would I invent soccer? I can invent football.
Where is she?
Emil Heskey. I don't know any. I've just named a footballer.
Emil, that's the footballer you
Yeah,
picked.
the footballer I named.
Emil Heskey.
Emil Heskey.
Guna, by the way, is what she's called.
Guna, of course.
Not like, Beckham or Rooney.
Why would I?
Thierry Henry.
Who?
Pelé. Or Ronaldo, both of them.
Okay.
Or like Ronaldinho.
We're now just naming footballers. I've named one, and you've
Michael
named
Owen,
4.
Joe Hart, David Seaman.
Who?
No, Emil Heskey.
Emil Heskey, that's the guy I've named.
Cool.
I can't name anyone else.
Paul Scholes.
Ronaldo. Have you named Ronaldo?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I want to keep going.
No, I don't want you to keep going. You've named enough.
Jed Brown.
Okay, right, thanks. Throughout this episode, Corey, just start naming random footballers. Because that'll connect us to the populace of today, won't it?
Yeah.
Do people still, I guess?
Yeah, it's still big.
I don't know.
The Euros next year.
Graham Potter. Is that even a footballer?
Is he? I think he's a manager.
I think he's a manager. Okay.
I think he's a Chelsea manager, or he used to be a Chelsea manager.
All right,
he's a Brighton
sure.
manager. Recently managed Chelsea.
Right, okay, cheers. I know one. David Moyes.
Yep.
He's another manager. I've named
What?
two. He's another manager.
Yeah, correct.
MC Moyes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Give me another footballer, Corey. Quick.
Who can I give you?
No, just as fast as you can. Go.
Mo Salah.
Right, thank you.
Yep.
Who does he play for?
He plays for Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is any good?
He's pretty decent.
Jurgen Klopp. Wait, no, that's another manager.
That's for Liverpool manager. That's for Liverpool manager. That's who Mo Salah plays for.
Okay, thank you. I'm my talent is naming football managers.
Yeah.
I've gotten 3 so far.
Any more?
I'm doing great. Maybe later.
Any more in your locker?
Maybe later. Back to the football of early man.
Yes.
How would you rate the performance of the early man footballers?
Interesting techniques, bit flashy. I think, but I forgot what his name is. The main one of El Bronzio, big blonde hair.
Oh yeah.
Very Ronaldinho-esque.
Ronaldinho, yeah, sure. And they've also got on the caveman side.
Yes.
We've got various types of cavemen.
We have.
We've got Richard Iowati,
Yep.
caveman.
I didn't even know it was him until I looked at the cast.
Go on, name our caveman cast.
Right. Okay. Well, Eddie Redmayne's Doug. We've gone through that.
Yep. Eddie Redmayne.
Yep. You've got Richard Iowati plays Treebor.
Yep. Oh, Mum. Oh, I'm me.
Pretty much. Asbo,
Yep, that's his name.
played by Johnny Vegas.
Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. Leave that one there.
Yeah. I don't even know. Nick Park plays Hognob.
Yes, he does. First plays Hognob. He does all the noises for Hognob.
Richard Webber plays Grub Up.
Grub up, yeah.
Great.
I think it's I don't know. Is that a football term?
I don't
To
know.
grub up is to get your act together.
Do you know is like what's that? Kayvan Novak,
Okay.
Chief Bubnar.
Chief Bubnar, yeah, Timothy Spall. Yeah, no, Chief Bubnar. Did you know his name was Chief Bubnar? They only call him Chief.
Nope, I did not
in
know
the
his
film.
name.
Just go, Chief. Hey, Chief. 'Cause we're rabbit hunters. Okay.
I've let you down.
Chief. I've let you down. I'm in goal.
It's a joke in that film. Because
What?
they think he's died.
Oh, right,
And then
yeah.
he farts. That's how you know he's not dead.
Well, that's fart humour, yeah. Fart humour.
Yeah.
And then we've also another character we have is the comedian Rob Brydon, who plays like 4 people in this.
Yeah. He's listed on IMDb as like at least one.
Yeah.
The main one.
He also plays the messenger bird that
That's
arrives.
the
to
one
all
he's
the-
listed as.
Yeah. He also plays the 2 commentators at the end.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, the 2 football
Oh,
commentators.
okay.
That's both Rob Brydon. Yeah, 2 commentators. He also plays one of the La Bronzio
Right.
football team members. I don't know who, but one of them. I like Rob Brydon. Big fan of Rob Brydon.
Yeah.
Mostly of Would I Lie to You
Yep.
fame. That's what I love. I love that show. One of the best panel shows out there, I think.
It is very good.
Would I Lie to You? Lee Mack, David Mitchell.
Yep.
Bob Mortimer. I'm good name of comedians. Well, I want to roll. Greg Davies as well.
Yeah.
Richard Iowati, another comedian.
There was a comedian that used to be a footballer.
Well, was there? Who's that?
I can't remember his name. Keep going through the cast of the IT crowd. We'll get to
Oh,
him.
right. Okay, sure. What? The IT crowd? Matt Berry.
No.
All right, okay.
No.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
I bet he could be a footballer if he wanted to be.
What position would Matt Berry play in?
Ooh. Bit defence.
Yeah, it would be defence, yeah.
He would be defence. Is that where you used to stick people who aren't good?
Well, it depends. If
That's where I went when I was a kid.
I was in defence, but I'm lanky. I've got long legs.
Oh, right. I was defence because I was crap.
Right.
And they were like, if I got good people on my team, they just attack and I'd just
Yeah.
be at the back,
No fielding, by the way, so I was thinking of.
Oh, right, okay, Noel Fielding.
Used to
Yeah,
be a
sure.
footballer.
Yeah.
Semi-professionally, I believe.
He's in something I'm watching at the minute.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm watching Disenchanted.
Oh, fair enough.
And he's in it.
He's in something I'm watching as well.
Oh, is he? What's that?
Bake Off.
Oh, no. Celebrity Bake Off.
That's coming up, I think,
Oh, is it?
for Stand Up to Cancer.
Yeah, I think Noel Fielding would be in Celebrity Bake Off.
He's in both.
Oh, wait,
also-
he presents
he
Bake
presents
Off.
Bake Off.
Ah, I see. Sorry.
Yes.
He presents Bake Off.
And then they've
right,
got the
yeah.
celebrity one for Stand Up to Cancer, presumably coming out soon.
Okay, sure.
They've just started all that campaign.
Who did you present Bake Off with?
Well, it used to be Matt Lucas.
Right.
isn't anymore. It's what's her name? Is it Ashleen something? I can't remember her name.
Okay. Who are the judges on Bake Off?
It's still Paul Hollywood.
Okay, yeah, of course, because he's like contractually, he's like sold his soul to the devil or something.
Alison Hammond
to present Bake Off.
Yeah, it's and Paul Hollywood and Prue Leaf.
Right. Pardon?
Yeah.
Is that Prue Leaf? What, is she a
judge?
Okay, yeah, but what is she, like a chef? Is she a cook? Is this like a Greg? Is this like that guy from MasterChef situation where we realise that he doesn't actually do anything?
South African. Oh God, restaurateur. Yeah, but it's not got an N in it.
Restaurant? No, it is the word restaurateur, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not got an N in it.
Restaurateur. You can be a restaurateur.
Television presenter and broadcaster.
Right.
Cookery writer and novelist.
Of course, she is.
There we go. There we are.
Shout out to you, Prue Leaf.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. In Early Man,
yeah,
they're trying to teach the cavemen how to play football.
Exactly.
To get their land back against the Bronze City and the Bronze team, who always win. So they have to learn football. They go through a nice training montage to teach them football, and they use Guna's skills in football because she likes to play football, but
she wants to play, but she can't.
She can't because she's a girl.
Yes.
So she's got to break them gender barriers down, sister.
Even though this film at some point ends up contradicting itself, but there you go.
How does that do that?
Because going ahead, obviously she ends up playing football with the whatever they're called.
The cavemen, the Stone Age team.
Yeah, primitives.
Yeah, primitives.
And there's at one point where Lord Noof is like, she can't be on the pitch because she's a girl, and then she stops.
Yeah.
Even though other members of the Stone Age people are also women.
Yeah, I guess.
Because it mentions it in the goofs section.
Right, okay.
Saying that he should have said that she's not a primitive and that's why she can't play.
Well, speaking of goofs, we have goofs section and we have... I was trying to portmanteau goof and trivia there, but it was a bit harder to do than I really imagined. So I guess we're going to have some Stone Age trivia.
But I did not play it.
Go on, Corey, got one job.
It was there, and it went bleh. There we go.
Thank you.
Dingle, dangle, bobbity boo. Trivia.
Dingle, dangle, bobbity boo.
Trivia.
Welcome to Trivia, Corey.
Thanks.
Light us up.
Okay. Wallace and Gromit are in at least one of the crowd shots.
Oh, nice.
Nick Park hadn't been aware the animators had done this until post-production.
Oh.
This is the one that all of us British people would know, but if you're watching this in America, you might, or anywhere else, you might not. After the duck grabs Noof, one of the commentators remarks that he's been caught by the old Bill. Obviously being a joke that that's what we call policemen sometimes. They're the old Bill. Don't know why, but it is.
Britishism.
Yeah.
Continue.
In the scene where Doug enters the Bronze Age village, a zebra pelt can be seen lying on the road.
Zebra crossing.
Reference to zebra crossing. Again, it even mentions in a thing, reference may go over the heads of an American audience.
Yeah.
Nick Park was inspired to cast Tom Hiddleston based on his appearance on the Graham Norton show, where he did a Robert De Niro impression.
Ah, yes.
So
I've
he
seen
went,
that. He did a scene from Heat.
That's what I want.
Do a French accent, Tom. Should have known how to do his Robert De Niro.
Yeah. The blonde football player Jürgen is a homage to German football player Jürgen Klinsmann.
Ah, I see.
There we go. Another one for it. There's another footballer for you as well.
For me, Jürgen Klinsmann.
And in order to get the proper reaction of Noof rubbing gold on his face, Nick Park actually massaged Tom Hiddleston's shoulders when he was recording his lines. That'd be weirdly off-putting.
Would it?
Yeah.
What if someone tried
to... guy behind you.
Guy behind you is massaging and you're trying to read your lines. Why just act? Act, dear boy.
Yeah.
As David Niven said. Any more?
Have we got anything else? First Aardman film to be rated PG.
Oh, parental guidance. What's PG about this film?
I don't know.
We just did right. Look, right. Listen, behind the curtain a little bit. We just did Labyrinth.
Yeah.
And in Labyrinth, it says PG, but it is not really PG.
No.
Because there's a lot of imagery in there. There's like things pop out of things. Things are stiff. Things are jumping out at you.
Yeah.
It's a bit scary. It's a bit weird. It deserves the PG moniker because it is parental guidance.
Yes.
Like, if I had a kid, maybe don't show them Labyrinth till they're a bit older.
Yeah.
Till they're like, what? 6, 7, 8. They
Yeah.
can handle it, right? This is not. What's scary about this?
Yep.
Apart from that doc.
Yeah. Also, last bit of trivia. Just because people might not be able to figure it out themselves, in the trivia section right at the bottom, Lord New's accent is French.
Right, okay.
It's so good, it's
But
in the
it's
trivia
so
section.
good, it has to be explained to you.
Yeah.
It's not German or Hispanic or anything. It's French.
French.
Apparently.
Yep.
But let's go on to the duck. Book, yes, let's go on to the duck. The big mallard, they call it the man-eating mallard.
Yep.
And it is a giant mallard, a giant duck, with razor-sharp teeth in a big bill.
Yes.
And it honks and it can fly.
Yeah, it can
right?
fly.
Now, obviously, the evolutionary question of this has to be discovered. Has to be asked. How would a large duck grow in such a post? What does it eat?
Yeah.
Man-eating. It only eats men.
Yep. In
So
the Badlands, presumably.
In the Badlands. Is there any men in the Badlands? I've not
I guess anyone they've captured would go in there.
captured.
I guess,
Would go in the Badlands, I guess. Do you think it sort of picks people out of the? It can fly.
Can fly, yeah.
Does the Bronze City have any defences against the man-eating mallard? Is there only one?
I
Is it
don't
a
know.
species? Is there more than one?
I mean, a lot of the Bronze Age stuff seems like
Weapon. They have spears
throwable.
and cannons and stuff.
Yeah.
They have those They have those like spear guns. I guess
Yeah.
they could defend themselves against the man-eating mallard. What would you win? What do you think would win in a fight? A man-eating mallard or a mammoth? How tall is the man-eating mallard?
What a question that is. Would I be able to find it out?
Probably not. Well, how tall is a mammoth? We should ask that question first. How tall is a mammoth?
No, that's an actual man. Oh,
An actual mammoth? That's a
That's-
good frame of reference.
no, that's an actual mallard.
Oh, actual mallard. We don't want an actual mallard
How
versus an actual
tall
mammoth.
Is an
I think we
average
don't know who'd win that fight.
mammoth.
Woolly mammoth we're looking for. The woolly mammoth.
3.4 meters.
Right, okay.
I'm just under 2.
Okay.
So like 2 of me, ish.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. We've done this before when we did dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I can see how tall that is. It's a very, very big mammoth.
Yeah. Do we think the
The
man-eating
mallard
mallard
is that tall, or the mallard is bigger than that? Well, what's the size of a regular mallard? What, like?
Not very
Like
big.
that?
Yeah, not very big.
Not
at
very
all.
big.
Man-eating mallard.
So if we made that a bit larger, you know what, Corey? Google is an amazing search engine. Why don't you just type in how big is the man-eating mallard from early man?
I did. And do you know what I get when I search for it
What?
up?
What did you get?
I get about 28 inches tall. Long Boy's Instagram page says he is 28 inches tall.
28 inches tall.
Meet Long Boy, the University of York's big, but not the biggest, duck.
Right. And that's a man-eating mallard, apparently.
Apparently.
Watch out for Long Boy at the University of what?
York.
York. If you're going down to York, dear listener,
I would say
Watch out for Long Boy.
This picture in front of me of the mallard looks like it's, depending on how big the early men are.
Right, okay. So we're effectively doing the biggest mammoth versus the biggest mallard.
Yeah. But I have a picture from the film, and if the early man in particular is like average human size, then I would say the mallard is about as big as a mammoth.
Right, okay, sure.
Historically, probably not the case because people were shorter
Right.
further back in time.
What?
Average height is going up over years. That's why Napoleon is always called short now, but when Napoleon was around, he wasn't short, he was average height.
Okay.
So average height is just going up and up and up. More
Right.
years gone.
Fair enough.
I mallard.
You'd say the man-eating mallard would win?
Yep.
Why? Because of the wings?
Yeah.
It has flight advantage.
Just like keep flying around it.
It would fly around the mammoth, and the mammoth wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
The mammoth is slow,
Yeah, it's
but
like
it does have powerful tusks.
that mallard seems quick.
If it could land the tusk blow, it could defeat the mallard, I think. But the mallard has flight.
Yes.
It has the teeth in the bill.
Mhm.
I think the mammoth has the strength option.
Yep.
It could push the mallard.
It could
Has a
push a
trunk.
mallard, yeah.
It could use the trunk. Do we have evidence that do have evidence that the mammoth could also like shoot water from its trunk with like an elephant would. Because that might be a weapon against the mallard. Get the mallard wet.
Yeah, that is true. It could do, but would that really affect the mallard?
Will it affect the mallard? Possibly. If the mallard goes, they've never been in water before. If we know the man-eating mallard is a water-faring animal, maybe it wouldn't affect the mallard that much. But in the Badlands, there's not too much water, is there?
That's a fair point. It's a fair point. Yeah, maybe it's not used to it.
They end up winning the football match thanks to the efforts of Hognob in a goalie costume.
Yep.
And the Queen, played by Miriam Margolyes, who was just fantastic as always.
Yep.
Grants them their valley back, gives them their land, and reinstates the football team of the Stone Age men.
Yep.
Stone Age primitives, and then all's happy glory days.
Correct.
And then Lord Nuth is taken away to be shot or something.
Yeah. He nicks a mascot costume.
He nicks the mascot costume.
Gets like a couple footballs kicked in his face.
Footballs kicked in his face.
Yep.
Exactly. He's taken out the back and put down like a horse.
It's a film.
It definitely is a film. And it's not one of Aardman's best, I don't think.
No, do you know what was best?
What?
George Best. Carry on.
Okay. George Best, the footballer?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk a bit about early man's budget here. Now, because it obviously didn't make it back because it had a short run in the UK cinemas.
Yes.
It grossed about 54 million against a budget of 50 million, making it the lowest grossing Aardman film since Flushed Away.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the final Aardman film to be released theatrically in the United States, as Netflix acquired streaming rights to further Aardman films in 2019.
Yeah.
And this film premiered on 20th of January 2018 at the BFI South Bank Cinema.
Oh, yeah.
We love the BFI South Bank Cinema.
Oh, yeah.
And box office reception, mediocre to bad, I'm going to say here.
Probably.
With critical responses saying, as you can see, the IMDb rating isn't great.
Yep.
And on Metacritic, the film has an average 68 out of 100. With generally favourable reviews, but gave it a B on an A+ to F scale.
So that's
Some
like...
critics claim this film is an allegory for Brexit. How so? I've got no idea.
No, neither do I.
I know we don't like to get political on this show. Not very much. But let's seriously have a stop and think about this for one moment. The cavemen... Is the Valley the EU? The cavemen didn't vote to leave the Valley.
I don't know.
Is Lord Nuth some kind of Nigel Farage figure? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is the early Matt? Not sure how to. I'm trying to find a way to spin this.
Yeah.
It's on there. It's listed here. Is there any more goofs in the goof section?
Let's have a look at the goof section.
This film's all goof as far as I'm concerned. No, I think I'm being too harsh on it.
Yeah, you've been a bit rash.
I've been a bit rash.
Good.
We'll go over it a bit before we give our rating. Yeah, well, let's rate first, shall we? Let's rate real rating first.
Yeah.
Then I'll talk a bit about Aardman, then you can talk a bit about the wreck. Wait, no, it's my
Yours.
wreck. It's my wreck. That's quite right. That's quite right.
I didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
It was passable. I'm going to give it in a realm of a 6 or 6.5.
I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
I think
fine.
Yeah, it is fine. And I don't want to say that's a negative criticism to say something's just fine.
Yeah.
But when you're
Aardman.
When you're Aardman, yeah. Aardman work out of Bristol. Aardman are very small, right? We're very small.
Yep.
They're going to go Hollywood with DreamWorks, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go Hollywood with DreamWorks. And Katzenberg comes over, and he underestimated how much it would take to make an Aardman production.
Yeah.
Right? Their style of stop motion, okay? So he comes over after a week of their new film, and he says, right, how much have you made of this new film? It's been a week. And they go, we've made 6 seconds. Great. I'll see you 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
He comes back 2 weeks. Right. How many seconds have you made? 12 seconds. Because it takes them a full day to do 1 second of film.
Yeah.
Aardman aren't perfect.
Nope.
But that's how we like them.
Yep.
We don't like them all spick and span and all, oh yeah, flushed away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's all CGI and Ian McKellen's in it. No, we like a bit of ruggedness, a bit of, you can see, you know, Wallace has got a big thumbprint on the top of his head.
Yeah.
So yeah, they only got 2 films in to their 5-film deal before things fell apart.
Yeah.
However, they had a caveman film idea ready for their 3rd film. Do you want to know what that film became?
The Croods. That's another caveman film. Is it The Croods?
Cool, you really derailed my joke there. I thought you were going to say Early Man.
No.
It became The Croods.
Great. Lovely. I have not got pockets there anymore. So I can't put my hands in my hoodie pocket.
Okay. Okay, Corey. I had a whole thing lined up. I thought, I did loads of research on this. I thought, interesting. They had a 3rd concept film for this caveman film. DreamWorks kept the rights. Okay, sure. Well, I'll say this to Corey, and he'll say Early Man, because Early Man is, would you say, a caveman film? Yes. Yes. So I say to Corey Man, I'll say Corey Man. I'll tell you, Corey Man, listen, Corey Man, listen. Caveman film.
Yeah.
Aardman had the rights to one. Do you want to know what that film became? This caveman idea from Aardman, and you would say
The Crew.
No, you wouldn't say that, Corey. You'd say
Early Man.
And I'd go, well, actually, it's not Early Man. It's the caveman film, The Croods. And you'd go, wow.
Oh, okay.
And then you'd name a footballer.
Rio Ferdinand.
Great. Have I watched it recently? I did in 2012. Another 5.
Wow, you really were keen on that one.
Yeah, I'm keen on it. I didn't just pluck it out of thin air, no. I'm going to give it another 5 out of 10 for the closing ceremony of London 2012 Olympics.
Great.
Did I actually watch the Olympics? Yeah, I did at the time.
I did, yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
Who was big then? Mo Farah.
Mo Farah was.
Yeah, exactly. Not to be confused with Mo Salah, the player who plays for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Who plays for Liverpool.
It does, yeah. Yeah, it does. Managed by...
Managed by Jurgen Klopp.
Yes.
There you go. Not to be confused with Jurgen Sliffle, whatever his last name is.
Sure. Who?
The guy who the Early Man character is based on.
Oh.
The German football player, Jurgen something.
Yeah. Where's trivia gone?
I say not to be confused with Jurgen Klopp, not to be confused with the other guy called Jurgen who was in the football business.
Yeah, that one.
Not to be confused with him.
Great.
Great, just great.
I'm trying to think of more footballers now.
Okay. Well, no need, because we're at the end of this episode, Corey.
We are indeed.
And we're going to thank you very much. We're coming at you with Early Man, we're coming at you with Chicken Run. Let's hope that's better. It is a goodbye from me, goodbye, and a caveman-themed goodbye from Corey.
Ugh.